That sound probably takes a lot of you back, huh? Hey everybody, it's Drumstick Gaming, welcoming you to our first playthrough in quite a while actually. It's been I think 9 years since I regularly uploaded videos. I'm going to be doing this one solo, at least for right now. Maybe I'll have a friend or two along the way as the playthrough progresses. Today we are going to be taking a look at a very important game in terms of 3D platformers for the Sony PlayStation. This was developed by Naughty Dog, as you see on screen right now. It was their first big, successful breakout game. And that game is Crash Bandicoot 1996. Now, I'm going to just sit here at the title screen for a bit because the opening cinematic does not play unless you wait here at the title screen. In all other games, you just hit a new game or start, and the opening cinematic plays. Not with Crash 1, you have to wait at the title screen for what little story this game has. Because it's a platform. They almost
Dr. Cortex,
never had story.
we have not determined the cause of past failures. Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly! Into the vortex! Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do. Failure again. Capture him! Uh-oh. Prepare the female bandit.
That's one way to break out of the laboratory, or failed lab experiment Crash Bandicoot. Break out of Dr. Neo Cortex's laboratory, and now we have to go back there and save our girlfriend because reasons. Let's get started. Now, this playthrough, I may or may not be going for 100%, depending on how things go. I don't know. But we wake up on an island, probably the most famous locale in the franchise, Insanity Beach, Insanity Island, I think it's actually called, like in general, not just this game. Now that I think about it, I don't really think any other Crash games take like many other beach levels. What the? That was weird. I was only supposed to get one mask there. Well, actually, no, I got two. Okay, so the mask following me is Aku Aku. Each time you hit one, you get extra hit point because Crash can't take hits without any mask. And when we get 3, we get temporary invincibility. Like so. Now, like I said, I may or may not be 100% completing this game because Crash 1 is kind of notoriously difficult. I think I got... Oh wow, we actually did get most of them. Can I do it? Uh-oh. Whoa! Actually, shook a bit when I made that jump. Ooh, okay. Go back here and spin these 2 boxes, and that is all the boxes in the level. Now, if you're wondering why I got all jittery making that jump, it's that in Crash 1, to get gems, you cannot die. Not even once. You have to break all the boxes and not die. Which is hard. Very, very hard. But thankfully we got the gem for the first level. I'm going to overwrite my practice file where I basically beat all the levels on the first island. It's actually the first gem we're going to be getting for a while because a weird feature of Crash Bandicoot 1 is actually, well, not just Crash 1, is that you can't get certain gems without getting color gems in other levels. And as a result, I think only, yeah, 3 levels on the first island are able to get you're able to get the gems first try. Like, so basically, that means is, if I actually do end up going 100%, we're going to be doing a lot of backtracking. Thankfully, we have invincibility for most of the stage, so we can just breeze on through. I do like those obstacles there. They're called rolling stones. They actually returned in the sequel to this game, Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strike Back in the snow levels. Now, what we just got there was, I call them bonus tokens. There's 3 kinds of them. There's Tana, which are pretty easy to do, and there's Bria, which are harder and serve much no purpose. And then finally there's Cortex, which are hard and mandatory for 100% because you unlock a couple of extra levels with them. And we're going to see our first bonus round right here. This is another way to save the game if you do not collect gems, because yes, save your game in Crash Bandicoot, you have to either get a gem or complete a bonus round. And the weird thing is, I think it only saves the levels you completed before the level you're in, so like it wouldn't save past Jungle Rollers if I saved in Jungle Rollers, for example. I spun too late there. And that's the end of the level. Now, even though we did not die, like I said, we can't get the gem because we had to, if you saw that green platform that we walked past when the level got more enclosed, we need the green gem for that. So we're going to have to come back at a later time. So this level, Great Gate. I actually really like these levels. These are probably some of my favorites in the game. Turtle. This is another level we unfortunately cannot get the gem on. These monkeys, you have to wait for them to pound the chest before you can attack them safely. Not gonna worry about the box because again we can't get the gem. Well, there goes my temporary invincibility. Now, one reason that makes Crash Bandicoot 1 so hard is that Crash's momentum is a little slippery, to say the least. And it's just not as refined as it is in the sequels. So, you need to take extra care with your jumps, which wouldn't be so bad if you could get gems without dying. But unfortunately, you can't, so you just have to do it the hard way. And get good, as the kids say. But yeah, this is pretty much Crash Bandicoot. It's a linear hallway platformer in 3D hallways, but then occasionally going into 2D like you see here. Now, you don't need to get any of the boxes in the bonus round for gems, so just keep that in mind. Uh-oh. There we go. Got some more lives. And we save the game once again. Now, interestingly enough, I did not start the series with Crash Bandicoot 1. I actually started the series with 3, and then I worked my way backward. I found out about 2 when I was still a kid, but I didn't find out about the original until much later, funnily enough. So, That's pretty interesting. We missed him boxes because those were on the gym path. And we go to the world map. It's actually the only Crash game to have a world map, so that's interesting. Now this is the second level we can finally get the gem for, boulders. One of my favorite tropes in the Crash Bandicoot series is the chase levels, where you face toward the camera, like so, and have to avoid an obstacle. They're a recurring level trope in the series, and I think in this original game, you have to hit the boxes because the boulder doesn't break them. I found out that in my test playthrough, in my test recording, so that's a weird thing. But unless I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it does not break the boxes. It's weird. Crash 1 is weird. That's what I'm trying to say. That, and jump, and nice. Excellent. Checkpoint. Another thing I like about this level is the music, actually. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game. Ooh. Almost there. There we go. Nice, we did it first try. My test recording actually botched that up. And we get our hands on another gem. That's going to be our second gem. We're not going to get another one for a while. There's one more we can get on the first island. But that comes later. Now we get upstream. Which is, incidentally, another trope. I mean, another type of level that comes back in the sequel. But you ride, what's it called? It's not... The name is escaping me. Whoa! Bonus token, and we continue onward. And this level is a bit more patience-oriented than the other levels, because you have to wait for platforms. It's actually, I quite like these levels because it's very natural, like how just the obstacles are formed from the environment. It's not just like random video game enemies there because random video game enemies. We got a bonus round. Jump, 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 jump. Almost thought I was going to fall right through that gap. And we continue on. This level actually has some very ambient music too. I'll be quiet so you guys can hear it. We're at the end of the level! Never mind. Wow, that's amazing. Be like, I'll be quiet so you guys can hear it. And then you only hear 8 seconds of it before we get to the end level portal. That's okay. We'll have one more shot to hear it. Actually a couple more shots now I think about it, because we have to come back for that Wolf's Gym. But anyway, we are at the first boss of the game, Papu Papu, which, fun fact, even though he only has 3 hit points in the American version, which is what I'm playing, in the Japanese version and the Insane Trilogy version, incidentally, he has 5 hit points. Oh boy. But in this version, he just has 3. So it doesn't really matter much because, well... Ah! I was about to say he was an easy boss, but of course I got hit by him. But that's Papu Papu. Now, what's really interesting is I really like the song that plays during a battle. Look it up if you get a chance. Next is Rolling Stones. I think we have time for one more level. Because, well, after this one has a gym, and so it would, for us to get, so it would be easier for me to stop there in case I need to shoot. Yes, in case I need to shoot. In case I need to maybe redo that. Nice! We hit the mask in the distance. That's hilarious. Unfortunately, this is another level we can't get the gem on because, of course. That's the thing I kind of don't like about Crash. Well, at least another thing I don't like about it is that it's like, get these gems, but I shoot it over the moon. It's like, get these gems, but actually you can't get almost all the gems on the first island. It's so weird. Whoa. Thank you.
What have I got?
That's thankfully, and that platform will fall when you step on it. So we have to time our jump here. Ah! I thought for sure that would, oh, speed up button there. I thought for sure that would spin to the other one, but I think I'd only happens in the sequels, unfortunately. I'll get some Wampa Fruit. Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to mention is 100 Wampa Fruit gets you an extra life. What? Just spin this. And we go back to the level. So, yeah, this is actually the last level with Rolling Stones. So that's interesting. Well, it's better for that to be the first death. Because at least the gem, I can't get the gem on this level yet, so I guess better for that to be the first death than a level with a gem. Now, if you saw that platform, that area down there, that was where the blue gym platform would take us. But we don't have that yet, so I guess that gives me an opportunity to bring up something else. When you jump into a level portal, and Crash does a jump around the platform and then jump and warps upward, that means you go to the gym collection tally screen. If he wipes his brow, that means you died and you skip the box tally. Because again, you have to do you have to beat levels without dying for gems, as well as breaking all the boxes. But anyway, we have conquered a lot of levels in this video. So next time on Crash Bandicoot 1, I should not put my mouse cursor there. Next time on Crash Bandicoot 1, we're going to be taking on Hog Wild, otherwise known as the music used in all the commercials for this game. See you guys then.